Yesterday, I interviewed Republican presidential candidate John McCain, and he said this.
Failure is catastrophe. Failure is genocide. Failure means we come back. Failure means they follow us home.
What if he's right? What if he's right and what you're proposing and a lot of Democrats are proposing results in genocide in Iraq?
Well, look, what you have right now is chaos in Iraq. After having spent hundreds of billions of dollars, after seeing close to 3,200 lives lost, what you now see is chaos, and there's no end in sight. Now, John McCain may believe that it's an option for us to maintain an indefinite occupation of Iraq, regardless of what happens in terms of the politics within Iraq, so that we're every year sending $100 billion over to Iraq, so that every year we're seeing hundreds or thousands of young Americans dying, so that we continue to see a deterioration of America's standing in the world. I don't think that serves the best interests of the United States, and I don't think it will ultimately result in the kind of stabilization in Iraq that's necessary. Now, these are judgment calls. I don't question John McCain's sincerity in believing that the approach that he wants to take, which is essentially a continuation of the Bush policies over the last 6 years, are the right ones to take.
And we've just received a statement from John McCain's staff. Let me read it to our viewers responding to Senator Obama. As Senator Obama knows, I oppose the status quo in Iraq and long argued for a change in strategy there. We are now executing a new counterinsurgency strategy, and we have a new general in command who believes in it. McCain goes on to say this: if Senator Obama would take a few minutes out of his day to examine the early progress made by General Petraeus, he would realize that the status quo is changing, and while many difficult challenges remain, we have begun to provide the security to the Iraqis necessary to encourage a political solution. The enemy still resorts to suicide bombers and the occasional mortar strike, but such tactics don't win wars unless they cause politicians to lose their nerve. That is what the enemy is counting on. We have ways to go in Iraq, but let's not lose our nerve. McCain says this: the catastrophic consequences of our defeat in Iraq justify this renewed effort. Senator Obama believes it's better for the United States to suffer those consequences than to take the necessary steps to avert them. I do not, nor do I support an indefinite American commitment in Iraq at this level. But I do support the idea that succeeding in Iraq is preferable to surrender. Senator Obama can explain why he prefers the latter. A tough statement from Senator John McCain reacting to earlier statements, a tough one from Senator Obama.